this young man and me met 12 years ago and decided to start this band. Started to learn how to play our instruments. So he tried to learn how to play drums.
And I'm still learning, yeah.
And I am still learning how to play guitar. And we fooled around for quite some time and made some demo recordings. In 2003, we met somebody who is really able to play guitar. That's him. That's me. And that was when we started to record an album, go on tour regularly all over Europe.
That's what we call the start of the band, the real start.
Before it was just a hobby.
The start of the real band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, 3 weeks ago, we met another young man.
Focus on him, yes.
Yes, yes.
He's our new happy, not happy, lovely guy in our band.
Sometimes he's even happy. Yes. Yeah, we will play with Propaganda in August, hopefully, if everything works out fine, in Germany. Then I can finally retire and concentrate on life. No, seriously, I think if I hope I am speaking for everybody on this beautiful Biedermeier couch. I think as long as it feels fresh and you are making the music you like, the target is already here. So I think as long as you have the feeling that you are doing the right thing, we will do it. And I think that would be probably the best target I could name, the best goal that we want to achieve, to keep up what we have already.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, down.
It's beautiful to sit here now at this time. And Enri is cooking our food, and we're really looking forward to eating good food.
Hi,
We
Enri.
have
Hello.
some good wine. The problem is we have to play a show tonight, so we have to stop drinking.
Fontana di Papa. When our new bass player 5 years ago and our new guitar player 5 years ago joined the band, we had some sort of new orientation in the band. We were quite confident with the idea of working harder and going on tour, and finally try to write enough songs to record an album, which we had never done before. And to me, after all, it's still kind of fresh and some sort of inspiration that we were able to put onto one record. Like a lot of new ideas, new people playing in the band, working with somebody in a professional studio that where we were recording the album. It was some sort of new experience, and I personally did not expect back to convenience to go anywhere beyond a point where we had gone before. So it got released in Germany, it got released in the UK, and even in a small distro in the United States. It got re-released in Japan, and there was all more than we expected, truly. And a lot of people had a lot of positive reactions according to that album, and I was really surprised. And finally, it was easier to book tours and get more shows, and people listen to the album, and suddenly you find people singing along with songs, and there was something new, and that is what this album, that first album, means to me in the end.
I think it's important too, like as a band, and nowadays you have to have an album, because demos and cassettes are not interesting anymore for bookers, because they get so much of this. So we decided on the other hand to make an album, to have something to show to bookers, to say,
If the first press,
listen to this and maybe you want to do it.
first press we did DIY, we did ourselves the pressing, and then we tried to get a label, and then labels got interesting about to press the CD, the new thing, and that was the start. And that was a really important start to get some new contacts to promoters and to have the chance to play shows in whole Europe, and that's a good thing, I think. Yes.
When I remember when I was 15, 16 years old going to the first punk shows, the scene in Vienna, for example, was completely different. It appeared to me that there is quite a big scene 15 years ago, quite alive, and a lot of bands from Vienna, and some more or less even famous bands from some cities in Austria. And somehow I had the feeling that it got lost a little bit, more or less, or a lot of those bands just lost their interest in playing together, or just playing a few shows all over Europe but not really going any further or whatever. And I would say 5, 6, 7 years ago it came back, sort of, but not really based in Vienna, but in smaller towns where suddenly a lot of younger bands came up and said, like, look, this band is going on tour, they're from Austria, we can do the same. Like basically what we did, just like when we were 25 already. You could see there's more movement right now, more people starting local collectives, like for example the town where we come from, there is a punk collective called neustadtpunk.net that is basically all about helping bands out, getting bands networking together, trying to exchange contacts and help each other out with going on tour, and nowadays even exchanging musicians, because there are so many bands already that not everybody has time to play all the tours that the bands are going on to. It's very fresh, again, I'm using this term too often, but I think it's very alive right now, and I think a lot of people also in Germany or Belgium, Netherlands, also Italy are recognizing that there is more bands coming out of Austria than the size of Austria would probably suggest. That's what I would say.
There's so many really nice clubs in Middle Europe, of course.
I think so too. There was I would say there was a birthday party
Yeah, that's what I saw.
in some dirty shed with people that said they would do a show, because basically it was the promoter's birthday party, and she wanted 5 or 6 bands to play, and in the end nobody took care about engineering stuff, about, like, in the end there was not even audience because everybody was drunk in some corner and the sound was crap. We did get nothing except for some beer, I think.
Well, what was it?
Aranya party.
It was really
Yes,
nice.
I forgot. Now I'm sure.
It's like, that's not the idea of punk rock. I think it's like, if you say it's my birthday and I want some, I don't know, some bands to be playing, that's a nice idea, but it's not, as I said before, you can have a shitty squad with no technical equipment, and nobody who knows how to deal with, I don't know, whatever, microphones. But if they say we want to make a punk rock show happen, this can still work out fine from talking of the spirit of the whole thing. If somebody says it's a shitty place, but it's my birthday and I want some bands, any bands to play, the whole idea stinks.
Mistakes made